Greetings, beautiful soul. Welcome to Lit Love and Intuitive Tarot. I am Amira. Okay, so this is part two to the all signs reading. We're doing Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces in this video for March 22nd and through March 28th. All right, I had to cut it short earlier. I had to get to the gym before I went to pick up my grandson. And we have to be consistent with those type of things if you want to see results. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. And yeah, Mira don't really do much time wasting. I'm a Capricorn, okay? So let me get into the channel real quick and we can get it started. There we go. It's already down. Let me put my paper right there. All right. I'm excited to see what's going on with the rest of the collective, okay? So, Sagittarius. Ace of Swords, Sagittarius. With, now this is some clear, direct message right out the gate. Like, this week you're entering a time of clarity, Sagittarius, where you're able to cut through the confusion. Also, I got communication when I saw the Ace of Swords, okay? So there is some type of truth being disclosed in a situation where there may have been mixed messages or something didn't come across clear to another party, okay? Yeah. Or someone could be coming to you speaking some type of truth or clarity, clearing up something. We do have the Nine of Pentacles underneath the Seven of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is about self-sufficiency. It's about like wealth, or the fruits of your labor, enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're comfortable, you're looking good, smelling good, feeling good in your day-to-day, right? The Nine of Pentacles can be like a single independent energy as well, especially with the number 9. All right, you're very comfortable here. For some of you, you're this week, Sagittarius, you're cutting through like this fog. Okay, this is so perfect with because you see the cloud behind the hand, right? Like this hand of God reaching out with this clarity here, or this communication coming in, and the clouds that are here depicted in the Seven of Cups. This sword is just cutting through it like a hot knife through butter. Okay. Excuse me. I was getting another message for a moment. You're receiving like a direct download this week for some of you from the divine spirit, God, your higher self, on how to go about accomplishing a goal this week in the area of, business, career, any entrepreneurial endeavors for some of you, maybe a creative project. Okay. Show me this Ace of Swords, more in depth, please. What is this Ace of Swords energy coming through for Sagittarius? We have the Sun. Wow. Talk about clarity. The Sun clarifying the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you're getting real clear about something here. We have Leo energy coming through with this Major Arcana number 19, the Sun. There is a sense, okay, we have Major Arcana number 17, the Star at the bottom of the deck. With the Sun and the Star, this is major revelation, major clarity, some type of truth being spoken to you, or you receiving it or giving it to another individual that is definitely in alignment with divine source energy. Okay. This is something that you are able to, then you have the Ace of Wands, begin some type of new project. You're able to begin some type of creative endeavor. You're able to initiate something here. This is a seed that has the potential to grow. All the aces, right? The initial stage of something. Okay. Whatever this is, it's going to bring in balance into a situation. It's going to bring in for some of you, it's going to bring in some type of fairness and just rightness into a situation, making something right. The Star is like being led and guided by your higher self, being in alignment to higher source energy. There's hope here in the situation. There is, some of you may be getting like more visibility, more eyes on you, like if you're in the public eye somehow, social media, more likes, more shares, more comments, more followers, subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are going to be taking action that's going to increase this type of engagement for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords, please, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. I see you just really being mentally sharp this week, mentally clear, the fog being removed or lifted. I don't know if some of you could have been taking any type of supplements or herbs that work with mental clarity, but that's really coming through. Some of you may have been doing more meditation or time in nature where you're able to hear. Your third eye is really being opened or activated this week. You're able to make a decision. You're able to make a move or make a decision where you may have been confused, or there may have been some type of paralysis because you didn't know which way to go or direction to go in. Oh, didn't know I had so many chords come out. So the Ace of Swords is being clarified also by the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. We have a lot of mental energy here, a lot of communication or mental energy, that air energy coming through in your reading, Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just, picking up like you do give the vibes of like air, like the fire sign that's more on the airy side. Let me know what you think in the comment section if you agree with that. But Seven of Swords, into implementing a plan, a strategy here, being clear about something. The Knight of Swords is giving me the energy of, being able to not waste time or not waste energy and going towards something here to take action. We have another 9 with the Hermit coming through, major arcana. Wow. Sagittarius, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, more sword energy, my love. Leo energy, major arcana number 8 with strength here. And then we have the Ace of Swords once again, and the Two of Swords behind the Ace of Swords. Wow. So there is a lot here. It's really giving, being able to make a decision, being able to make a choice. For some of you, you're actually stepping into like this courageousness, this being brave about this here. Okay. Being very confident with this Leo energy coming through heavy in your reading, Sagittarius. Queen of Swords is another energy that cuts through the BS, excuse my French, another energy that cuts through the fog, mental fog, or, she gets really clear in her communication and very direct and very tactful as well. So for some of you, there's a situation that this energy is called for this week. Using your wisdom, using your intellect, Sagittarius, to bring clarity into some type of situation, or maybe this is being brought to you. Maybe there's some clear, direct, if it's not communication, it's your thoughts where you're able to cut through the fog and it's like, okay, everything is laid out for me here. I know exactly the direction I need to go in or where I need to move, the way I need to move in this situation. Okay. Sagittarius, let me know if this message resonates with you in the comment section. If you are in this cerebral energy right now, or when you get this message, if this is something that you feel you can take the advice from, if it's not some type of download or someone coming in with the message, maybe there is something that you can do directly to help bring clarity into a situation. We have nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay. So maybe that resonates with someone. Maybe there's some type of communication that needs to be had between you and a family member or someone that you view as family, just to clear something up. Okay. Especially in the area of something being able to be brought forth in a healthy environment or produced in a healthy environment or conceived in a healthy environment. Looking at these eggs here, what kind of environment, because, if family is important to you, Sagittarius, I see you like, okay, I need to make sure that this is an emotionally secure place here or environment for this love to grow or this child to grow, looking at the sun here with this baby. Okay. Some type of new life coming forth and something. A lot of happiness this week for you, or joy being brought in. And sunflowers, they face the sun. Okay. And I see that you are going to be being revitalized and energized as well. If you have the opportunity to get in the sun, try to make that a priority this week, Sagittarius. Dagger, fear, worries, tense tense situations. Okay, so I don't know if this have to do with your family, or you know what I'm saying, where like I've already said, we have dagger and we have this ace of swords. So this ace of swords may be coming in here to bring clarity, to clear up any fears, worries, to put someone at ease. All right. So it's, in a sense, it's almost like you have another sword energy coming through in your reading this week, Sagittarius. One more, please, Holy Spirit. And wall, misunderstanding. Just like, you know, it just really makes sense here. I spoke about it at the beginning of your reading, where I feel as though something needs to be cleared up. The air may need to be cleared up between you and someone who you see as family or who is family, Sagittarius. This may be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or you may be dealing with one, okay? Leo, like I said, is also quite strong here, Virgo. And at the bottom of the deck, we have pineapple. Reconciliation. Come on, guys. Like, there's a reconciliation this week. All right. A misunderstanding being cleared up where there were fears, worries, and some type of tense situation was brought about because of some form of miscommunication, Sagittarius. This is the message that's coming through for me. And then it's like for you, I see you as being like, I want an emotionally secure environment here. I want this to be a secure place for everyone involved. I don't want it to be walking on eggshells. I want everyone to feel comfortable here in this environment. And that's what I'm getting for you for this week, my love. Let's get you a thread of karma card message. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You have overcome self-doubt. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Let me just, already out the gate, we're talking about this cloud. Okay, let me finish before I continue on. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. So for some of you, you will be clearing away some form of self-doubt with this mental truth and clarity that's coming in for you this week, Sagittarius. All right. And you being able to see the truth in a situation, or, you could be, okay, you could be bringing in clarity and truth into the situation that's going to help clear doubts in someone else's mind. Okay, that's what another message I'm getting here intuitively. You want to overcome this doubt that someone may have in their mind when it comes to dealing with you, or, you guys' interaction together. You want to overcome this energy. Look at how determined and serious, this look is. It's really giving like some stoicism here. All right. Maybe that's something that you research or read up on. I see some videos sometimes about stoicism. I never click on them, but they're there on YouTube. Maybe that's something that you find interesting and you look into. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might look into some of those and see what stoicism is really about. But that's a message that's coming in for me at this time. I did want to clarify the sun and I almost forgot. Let me see what this sun is illuminating, or what's bringing in some sense of happiness here, or joy, vitality, energy. Okay. And we're going to see what direction this goes in. And I just, real quick, I won't be long with this. Please clarify the sun. Mm-hmm. Almost forgot. Yeah, see, deep fake came out. Convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. So there is something here that has come off as being deceptive in some type of way. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, we even have the Seven of Swords here, which is lying, cheating, stealing. It can be, a little shady, deceptive energy there. So maybe this is a message that resonates with someone. So be on the lookout for that this week, where you feel as though you may be enlightened to some type form of deception as well, Sagittarius. For some of you, there may be some form of enlightenment, or you being made clear of some form of lie or deception, or where someone, you feel like you just can't believe what you see anymore in regards to someone. Okay. Yeah. And I think that the reason why that's important is breaking cycles is here underneath that, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stopped with me. The Ace of Swords, the sun can speak about a new beginning. Okay. And there's some type of pattern that you may have been experiencing, maybe with someone else as well. You know what I'm saying? And you're freeing yourself from, we're not going to continue to allow this to keep going on. Let's make this clear. Let me, get down to the root of this. All right. And it's going to stop right now. This is going to be a new beginning from here on out. Take it as it resonates. That's the message that I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius, my love. Okay. Let me know in the comments how that resonates with you. Okay. And until next time, love and light. Capricorn, welcome to Lit. Capricorn. Death is your card, and I'm loving it. For some reason, I'm loving that energy for you, Capricorn. You have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And Major Arcana number 8 with the Strength card underneath this Three of Swords. So, Capricorn, we have this energy of Scorpio coming through here with death. All right. And we have Leo here with Major Arcana Strength. Okay. I hope that's the last ones. I did forget to turn off my sound on that phone. Okay. Let me see. What's this death energy here? There's some type of heartache or pain here, and the emotions I'm speaking about. All right. from a separation, quite possibly. This could have to do with the Leo, or maybe not. All right. Oh, I see you overcoming some type of, you're like, this is an opportunity for you to heal in the heart space this week, Capricorn. And your energy being like refreshed or renewed, like there being some type of rebirth. But this death brings the energy of transformation, and it's more of like something where your life will never be the same afterward. So there may have been some type of situation here where you had to be strong and courageous here to possibly end something with the Three of Swords, and it may have been hard, painful, sad. There may have been some grieving behind this, but this brought about this huge transformation in your life. I don't know where you are in this timeline, Capricorn, if this is something you have experienced already, or if this is something that you're going to be experiencing. Okay, but this is the energy that I see for you for this week. Yeah, I see you really triumphing over something that was sent to kind of almost like destroy you or take you out the game or cause you to fall off. But what happens is it had the opposite effect, or it's having the opposite effect. Interesting how these came out. First card out, Six of Swords, and then your energy with the Death. Look at that. Wow. What did I say? An opportunity for healing is coming in for you this week, and you're showing up here in your power, Capricorn. Major Arcana 15, the Death coming out. Okay, that's the number 6, which is like harmony, balance, and a choice. Okay, being made here to go through the depths of, it's almost like, okay, stay with me here. And I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, be like religious with this, but this is the message I'm getting. You know, it's like when people transpire, you know, they say you go to heaven or you go to hell. Well, we know that the story that is told is that the devil is in hell, right? So it's like you went through what I'm getting here, like something happened in your life recently or recent past that was traumatic, or you're overcoming this now, all right? Whereas like you have like crossed over into like this rites of passage. You have been victorious in a situation that was meant to knock you out the race, to take you down, to cause you to draw back in fear. But what actually happened here, Capricorn, is you rose to the occasion. All right. You've actually decided to transition and leave the past behind, took the gold, took the gems, took the lessons from this situation, and you're able to begin a new journey and make a transition here. Okay. For some of you, you're literally going to be traveling this week. You're literally going to be traveling. You may need a passport. You may be packing bags. You may be taking a flight, Capricorn. Because, you know, the Three of Swords is like this energy where something is revealed to you, and it is like a truth being revealed, and it's quite painful even. It's like, that hurts, but I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm going to go ahead and remove this chain from around my neck, this little this thing that has had me bound to this idea that I've been carrying around for so long, even. And for some of you, it's just this idea, this lie, this story that you've told yourself for all of your life or most of your life. It's not true. And you're deciding, I'm leaving that thought behind about myself. It's not true. It's been holding me back. I've been held captive here. Why? For some of you, it's like you haven't had the willpower to put in the necessary work. It's almost like a confidence thing for you, I'm seeing with this strength card here, where you may have lacked confidence in some area in your life, Capricorn. And now there's like this transformation coming through, and you're seeing yourself in a brand new light. We have the King of Pentacles here, Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. So along with Scorpio and Leo and Capricorn energy, we also have Gemini and Virgo energy here in your reading. So you could be dealing with one, or you may have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node or something in any of these other signs. The King of Pentacles, represents this energy of like wealth, stability, putting in that work to be secure, for security, for a sense of legacy. All right. Abundance, wealth. You're comfortable here. You're wise. You know how to use your assets wisely. Now, okay, Capricorn, through this transformation, okay, we have the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Cups. No more confusion here. Or for some of you, it's like you're spoiled for choice. You just, and I'm getting that sense of paralysis here, where it's like I just have so many directions I can go in. You see how abundant you are. You see how much you really have on the inside of you. And now it's like I'm going after this thing here. This is what I want. This is what I want to pursue. In this newness of life, transitioning here, taking this journey to healing, leaving the baggage in the past, Capricorn, walking in your power and authority. I have all the tools that I need to make this thing happen. Page of Wands here. It speaks of like this exciting new energy for a brand new journey. And you're not even wasting time here, Capricorn. You're really moving forward. I do see the Two of Cups as well. I don't know. I kind of feel like I was getting a few different messages here for your reading. Let me know if it resonates for you, Capricorn, in the comment section. Let me know if it's anything that was said here where you can glean from it. You know what I'm saying? If it can be of any use, or if there was some confirmation that was brought for you here in this message. There's definitely, with the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, healing, death, something has ended. There's this new life, a new birth able to come forth through whatever this separation, could be separation or divorce, I did say. And yeah, I see the Ten of Cups here with the Two of Cups. I see the Two of Cups as well. For some of you, this had to do with a family situation, a romantic partnership, but you're moving that behind you. I see you like working towards long-term stability and groundedness in your finances, in your mental, in your body, be all around well-rounded after this situation. Is literally like this situation just rained down blessings on you, but it came in an unorthodox way. For some of you, you're going to be tapping into creative projects this week, discovering some type of new gift or talent or skill that you had and it was laying dormant. Okay. Messages for Capricorn, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And when I saw the Two of Cups, I was thinking to myself that, okay, it seems as though Capricorn is committing to Capricorn, in this phase in your life, in this cycle that you're in. Okay, you're no longer, well, I'm hearing chasing behind someone or running after this love, or so much concerned about a partnership. I mean, if you recently went through a separation or divorce, usually that's not at the forefront of someone's mind. It's literally like gathering your strength, gathering your energy, pouring into yourself, self-love here. All right. Where did I get self-love from? Well, strength usually give me that energy sometimes. It's like a strong love I get from that energy. Okay. Leo rules the heart, and the heart is definitely on display with this Three of Swords here. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So didn't I say like focusing on building your wealth or getting secure, grounded in your finances? Quite possibly some of you could have took a hit or a loss in some type of way in your finances. Well, it's like I'm not running behind anyone or focusing on any type of love connection right now. I'm truly focusing on myself and building myself up in every way at this time. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Stork, news of birth or new business opportunity. So for some of you, you're going to be hearing, it's like good news coming in for you this week. Okay. You left something behind. This is like a new life you're in that you are embodying at this time, Capricorn, because of this transition or this rites of passage. You've made your way through hell. Like I said, you went through, what we can imagine being like the toughest thing that you may have went through, where, like I said, it was meant to bring you down. I keep hearing destroy you, in some type of way, but it actually had the opposite effect. It's actually like giving you more vigor, more strength, more courage, more wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And here you are leading the way and helping others to make a transition as well, to come out too. I'm getting now like some type of image of like Harriet Tubman type of energy, where it's like I made it out and now I'm helping others to do the same. Bear danger, especially in money matters. It's so funny to me how you get a lot of these tea leaf messages about business or money here. Financial gain coming from something you did in the past, news of a birth of a new business opportunity, danger, especially in money matters. And I feel like that's something that you overcame. You know what I'm saying? You may have been involved in some type of situation that was like siphoning your money in some type of way. And that was another thing that you was able to overcome. Lily, spiritual love. How beautiful. Spiritual love. And I feel as though that's really the love that you are showing yourself at this time, Capricorn. The love that spirit is raining down on you. It's like this, well, I'm seeing rain, and typically in the Rider Waite Smith, there's like rain in the background. And I see that it's like this spiritual love, healing rain, raining down on you at this time, Capricorn, from God, from divine source energy, from love. Okay. Some of you may be purchasing you some lilies soon, or lilies may be your favorite flower. Lilies represent peace. Okay. So there's peace here in this situation this week. There's peace internally that you are experiencing with the situation. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. And it's like through that acceptance, that gives you peace. That's the beauty of acceptance. Message for Capricorn, please. All right. You have to prepare for change. Change is the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. So for some of you, you are going to be undergoing this change. All right. And what do you see here? Someone walking through a door, which is a portal here. All right. Going from death and being reborn, that's a portal. All right. And there's a little sack on the back here. Okay. So it's like this journey with this Six of Swords. So some of you, you know, this is a spiritual journey, or this could be actual physical journey that you could be going on this week, Capricorn. Heal emotional trauma. Opportunity for healing. Okay. You survived what hurt you. Come on now. Now let that pain become the seed of wisdom, strength, and spiritual growth. Woo, come through, Holy Spirit, come through. One moment, please. All right. Capricorn, sorry for that distraction there. But that's your message, my love. A lot of resonance here as far as, confirmation, confirming messages here within your reading. So, let me know if that hits home for you in the comment section. Okay? That's what I see for you this week. And until next time, love and light. Aquarius. Seems like every time I come back, when I have to break my videos up, I'm always like a little bit more long-winded than I was in the last segments. But it's all right. All I got left to do is an ab workout. I need to read a chapter in this book I'm reading. If I haven't shown, I always got to share my books. Hold on, babe. Okay. I don't know if I shared this book, Psycho-Cybernetics. This is one of the books I'm reading right now. I'm reading like this book, a tarot book, and what else? Oh, Healing Your Lost Inner Child. I'm reading that for a second time. This is my first time reading Psycho-Cybernetics. And when you get to chapter 2, he advises you to read it 3 times for 21 days. Chapter 2. 3 days out the week, you're going to read chapter 2, and for 21 days. So yeah, I'm gotta get that reading in today. So I just felt led to share this. Um, Tap into the power of your subconscious mind. Just to give a quick overview of what this is talking about. So that may be for someone. You can use that information there, or if you go on Amazon and look into psycho-cybernetics, you may see that they may be a book that you would like to read. Okay, so wow, okay, I already started Aquarius, so maybe I don't know if that was for you, Aquarius or Capricorn, but that's what I was led to share. Message for Aquarius. So you have the Four of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Lovers. All right. Underneath the Lovers you have the Queen of Wands and Judgment. I'm getting here off those cards that there is a decision that you may be making this week. It's maybe a major decision, through an awakening or through some type of revelation. You may be making some type of judgment call. You or someone else. Okay, and then for some of you, Aquarius, you are not in communication with someone here. I have Gemini energy here, and we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with the Queen of Wands. So, take that as it resonates. Definitely you in this energy of the Four of Swords, because, okay, this is like air, Four of Swords. And after this separation or some type of painful realization, you're definitely in healing mode, or maybe you're in this mode of meditating, praying. There's definitely a rest going on here. A spiritual rest, could be a physical rest. For some of you, you're really just taking a break for something. You've made a decision to not give up on something or to continue forward with something. But for some of you, you need to do some type of make some type of change that's going to help you to continue on along whatever this path is, or in a situation. You have to make some type of important decision that is guided by spirit. And you could be actually praying for assistance or help from, God or your angels. For some of you, it's a matter of needing to be confident enough to make a decision, to know that you are enough. You have always been enough in a situation. Or maybe for some of you, you already know this. You are enough. I've always been enough. And it's actually helping you to make a decision. What do we see here? Three of Swords, which precedes the Four of Swords. Remember, I said this could be after some type of separation or painful situation. There's like this awakening that has come out of this. Kind of resonates with Capricorn reading I just gave. So if you have any major Capricorn or any Capricorn placements, I say major, I don't know why, but I think when I say that, I mean Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, something like that, you know. Um, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn placements, or also fire energy here, Gemini. Wow, okay. Strength coming out, major arcana number 8. And this energy is in your reading. And let me make sure, because sometimes I'll be remembering cards from my last. Yep, I did see strength. Okay. It has something to do with this Four of Swords action here. Queen of Wands. Really this power and magnetism here. Listening to your intuition, hearing the inner call to make a decision or a choice here, Aquarius, that is quite important for you. Okay. We have strength. 888 may be significant for you. Look up angel number 888. That's a powerful trio of numbers there, where 8 is replicated, you know, the energy of the number 8, which is like power, it's like wealth and abundance. Okay. If you know any more information about what the number 8 is associated with for you, you know, sometimes we have like personal things speak to us personally, like even with numerology, because of what you've experienced in your life and dealing with the number 8. But it's definitely coming through. We have 88 here. We have the Magician and the King of Pentacles. The Magician been coming out quite a bit too for these readings this week. And 8 of Wands. All right. So there is some type of, we going from the forest. Okay. Let me see. Hold on one moment. Let me see what this King of Pentacles is right here. So you may be dealing with the earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus this week. I want to see what this energy of the King of Pentacles is. Is this like an individual that you will be encountering or dealing with this week? Or, you know, is this someone you already are dealing with? Or is this, you know, a state of being here, some energy that is more abstract, so to speak? What is this King of Pentacles energy? Aquarius, I'm all up in your Kool-Aid. And I know the flavor, baby. Listen. Listen here. I'm going to just cut to the chase. We got DM slide coming out to clarify this King of Pentacles energy. And okay, hold on. I'm getting to it. Don't rush me now. DM slide, unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the water, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox, bottom of the deck, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. It's a match. And what you have here, the lovers, are you, in fact, dealing with, oh, that's what they did. You made some changes here, Aquarius. You was investing in someone. The energy may have been imbalanced. You might have been waiting around for them to do something, to make a move or choice a decision. And it didn't come in. Not at least in a timely fashion. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely seeing your energy. This has to do with someone this week, okay? This situation here. Because we got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Two of Pentacles. It's just the illustration on these cards is so telling here. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune here, Major Arcana number 10. And you see the Two of Pentacles. What do you see? Okay. I see two different individuals. There's two different hands. And they have two different fruit. There is an apple in one hand and an orange in another hand. I'm feeling like something was not balanced here in the past. But I feel like, this person, there's no communication here. And then we have like the Eight of Wands coming through with, bam, some communication. We got 11:11 on the clock right here. Okay, that's twin flame energy. If you subscribe to that there. But if it's not, it's just like a soulmate. The lovers, it's like a soulmate too. This could be a connection that's guided by God. You know what I'm saying? And someone may have had a wake-up call here. They may be coming back around, Aquarius. But you have an important decision to make in regards to this individual. Okay, taking everything into account here, and the ball is in your court, Aquarius. I think some of you want this person to come back around. I see like some type of manifestation ability someone has here, and they've been visualizing someone coming back into the picture. They've been imagining this happening repetitively, going into these visions and seeing something reconciling here, or coming back stronger than before, better than before. Somebody's money even being leveled up. Maybe it's this King of Pentacles, maybe this person is already well-to-do or comfortable at the least, you know what I'm saying? Taurus coming through heavy with that though. the King of Pentacles. But either way, for some of you, it could be a matter of you visioning and imagining your finances increasing this week. This could be the energy that you're on, where it's like you want to see a level up in your finances. But like I said, we do have the DM slide clarifying the King of Pentacles for some of you. Somebody might be checking in to see if it's all good. Can I come back in? Message for Aquarius, please. Another one. Let me get another one. One more. August 8th, maybe significant. We have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Happiness and well-being coming through for you, Aquarius, Leo energy there. And we already have the Queen of Wands. We already have strength here. A lot of Leo energy. Okay. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So for some of you, this break is the long journey that you've been on, a vacation here. But whatever it is, you're wiser now. And even with this King of Pentacles energy, it's like the King of Pentacles is very wise with his resources. Okay, so it's like after you went through whatever this situation was here, maybe you had to make a judgment call and cut someone off. And you're taking a break, you're resting, you're healing, you're tuning in, tapping in. Well, now it's like it's paying off for you in some type of way, where it's like for some of you could be rebuilding yourself in some type of way. You also have table, hard work ahead, Aquarius. But this is for stability, all right? Strength, hard work ahead in regards to that, working hard to reconcile a situation or to bring something to fruition. It's not so much as like working hard to manifest, because manifestation is effortless. Okay? It's just a matter of directing your attention and your focus on what you want. And that you can do just as easy as you blink your eyes, right? So I think the hard work ahead could even be in preparation for something that you're looking to embody or attract into your experience, 3D experience. The month of November may be significant to you. November 8th may be significant to you. November 16th may be significant to you. We got another 11. So that portal, the number 11 is like a gateway. It's like a portal, okay? It reduces or it breaks down to a 2, which is partnership, which is a choice, which is balance. And so it's the number 6, if I hadn't mentioned that already, right? So I'm getting a lot of energy in regards to you and another person here, but this could also be you and your higher self. Someone really manifesting here, where someone feels like you are the one, or they feel like you feel like they are the one, your soulmate, your life partner, and some communication may be made, especially with this Gemini energy here, in regard to that this week. Message for Aquarius. All right, somebody else got this exact same card, but okay. Release suppressed emotions. Let the feelings you buried rise without shame. cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins where expression flows. Somebody feel like they top about to pop if they don't come in and express these strong feelings and emotions that they're feeling. Okay, and someone, they've been bottling up something here and they haven't been speaking about it, but it's like it's time to release this communication. Someone has a lot to say, a lot to express verbally, and it needs to come out. And I feel like it will come out. All right, this week. Someone may be sending you a message in some type of way, Aquarius. Okay, so that's what I see for you. All right, this week. And even, outside of the relationship, real quick, some of you could just be holding on to a lot of emotions in regard to a situation here. And you need to cry, scream, breathe, do some breath work. I'm big on breath work, okay? Doing breath work helped heal my nervous system. I was able to stop drinking alcohol every day. I was able to stop smoking nicotine products, marijuana, you know, um, all from incorporating breath work, among some other healing modalities, I would say, into my day-to-day practice. I call them like rituals. I do spiritual rituals every day. And maybe that's something you would like to incorporate into your life, Aquarius. If it's about incorporating some healing, start small. Your girls spend well over an hour doing different things because this is what has helped me and worked, and I don't want to leave it alone. Like, I want to keep going because I don't want to go back or fall back into anything that God has freed me from. So I would suggest to you, Aquarius, that find a way to release any suppressed emotions. Um, Healing the lost inner child. God, why you always got me sharing these books? These folks probably like, is she a library over there? I've probably shown this one before. Okay, this is one of the books that I'm reading, Healing Your Lost Inner Child, by Robert Jackman. How to Stop Impulsive Reactions, Set Healthy Boundaries, and Embrace an Authentic Life is the subtitle. What do you see here at the top? Healing. Okay, so maybe that's something you will want to look into, or you can benefit from. That book speaks about, releasing suppressed emotions as well. So, okay, that's it. I'm done, Aquarius. However I can help, I don't mind telling my story. I don't mind sharing what God has done for me in my life. And I always say, a lot of times we run the church, not everybody, but this may resonate with someone where we feel like you got to go to church. You got to, every time the door is open, but that didn't help me. I really didn't get delivered and healed until I left church alone and I left Christianity, and I'm not knocking Christianity. That's my foundation, but it is a religion, and religions can get kind of stale. Like, put God in a box type of thing. So make sure that you're allowing the divine source energy, spirit of God, love to flow freely in your heart, in your mind, and resonate with um, as a unique creation of divine source energy. All right. We all need something different from source, and source has everything that we need. And a lot of times we need to take the steps forward to begin to heal. Okay, God not gonna bust us over the head. Now you might go through an awakening, as I did. It initiated with the spiritual awakening, but I think what caused the spiritual awakening was me actually taking steps in the direction of change in my life. Okay, so little tidbit of Amira's life. I hope you're able to use something there. And we are on, Aquarius, until next time, love and light. A whole hour later, Pisces, welcome to Lit, my love. We about to get into your energy for this, look like, last full week of the month of March. Wow. Okay. Spring has sprung and days are longer. Glory to God. Make sure you getting out, getting that fresh air, touching the earth, hugging a tree, smelling the smells of nature. It's all healing, being in nature, you know. I spoke about that on my other channel, how healing it is to just be in nature. Make sure you get into nature this week, Pisces. Okay. Spend some time outside. Go to a lake, sit, chill, think, heal. You know. Messages for Pisces, please, Holy Spirit. I like this. I love when things come together like this. Okay, we have the Four of Wands coming out for you this week, Pisces, but we have the Three of Wands here underneath, at the bottom of the deck. So we are going, this Three of Wands energy is what is the undercurrent to this Four of Wands. We also have a Six of Pentacles. And we also have a Tower, all right? And we also have a Hierophant and a Moon. All right, let me stop. But no, I'm going to keep going. Okay, Pisces, we're opening your reading up with this Four of Wands energy. You have 1111. You might want to look at Aquarius message. They had 1111 coming through and the number 11 coming through something serious, okay? We actually have 7 wands here total. What does that mean to you, Pisces? The Four of Wands All right. Let me clarify this Four of Wands before I could say what I, let me just see real quick. 7:11 on the clock right now. That may be significant to somebody. We got 7 wands. We got the number 11. So you might want to look at that. That's an angel number. You might want to look that up, Pisces. This neither here nor there. I don't even know why I'm even speaking on it. But I do have one more workout I need to get in today. I'm going to just concentrate on abs. So I'll probably be doing that when I get done with you. Let me see what I need to see with this Four of Wands, please, Spirit. These 4 wands here. Queen of Wands. Judgment, Major Arcana number 20, Major Arcana number 2, the High Priestess, Major Arcana number 11. There's that number 11, Justice, bottom of the deck. Major Arcana number 3, the Empress, bottom of the deck. with justice here. Very, very, very interesting here. Pisces, mm, Queen of Wands. Hold on one moment, my love. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Oh, my eyes. That pollen, it's pollen everywhere down here. I'm telling you. It's all over your car. It's all over the furniture in the back. Pollen everywhere. I love it. Okay. It means new life is springing forth. All right. So let me tap into this real quick. Let me see what this is talking about. Hold on. Because we do have the Hierophant here underneath the tower. We have the Four of Wands here. Hmm. Pisces, what you got going on, my love? Oh, okay, hold on. Hmm. This is about some type of the message that I'm getting here. Okay. It's a 7. Another 7. 7 may be significant to you, Pisces. A life path number 7. Someone's birthday could be on the 7th, or the month 7, July, could be significant to you in some regard, Pisces. But either way, I'm seeing something here about a commitment. Someone here is making preparation. You, you. Okay. All right. Hold on. You can be looking to expand. Oh, okay. Because somebody here with this Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, someone here has given into a situation, sown their energy in some type of way. It could be monetary in a situation, could be as far as like love, okay? And you're waiting for a return. You're preparing. for what you've given out to come back in. Hmm. We have the Hierophant, we have Justice, the Four of Wands. For someone, there has been like this fear of commitment to something. Okay, this could be a relationship. This could have to do with something else, work. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. A fear of commitment from someone. Okay. Judgment and justice. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands. Yeah. Okay. I can't unsee this now. All right. So someone's desire or preparing to take something further, a step further, maybe level up a connection in some type of way where it's like going from dating to engagement, going from engagement to marriage. Queen of Wands, Judgment, the High Priestess is showing me here that hmm, somebody got a lot of love. King of Cups, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Mainly your energy here. I'm seeing this fish here on his cuff link. So that's a Pisces. So maybe the King of Cups is more in alignment with your energy, Pisces. But this could be any water sign. Take it as it resonates or not. Either way, I'm seeing this as your energy. You may have a lot of love for someone, or someone may have a lot of love for you. And I feel like this is a situation here where it is someone wants to see some growth and balance and something being made right in a situation. For someone could be with child and a decision could be made to go ahead and solidify this connection in some type of engagement or marriage here. Some of you could be going to the justice of the peace. If not this week, plans could be being solidified this week that has something to do with that. But there could be a judgment going in your favor this week, Pisces, as well, with dealing with legalities. Okay. Going in your favor. This could actually be something that you manifested, Pisces. All right. Where it's like you know how to create, manifest. You're a master manifester, okay? You know how to get what you want. I'm seeing a lot of twos here, a lot of 11s. 211 may be significant. The month of February, um, Taurus energy may be significant. Well, we have Taurus and Libra here. Libra here twice, and you're in reading here. Um, Judgment is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. The High Priestess, your energy as well. Here, you're keeping quiet. You're keeping quiet about something, though. It's like Are you quietly making a move, a commitment, where you're not telling a lot of people about it here, but you could be kind of doing it in secret, you and your person. Um, mm, oh, yeah, this is something about a love situation. So there is some type of clarity being brought in here, okay, where there has been some type of fear or illusions surrounding commitment or fear of commitment. Someone may have sown into a situation, as I've already said. There may have been an imbalance there with the give and take. Someone may have been given a little bit more to this connection than the other person, but it's literally like I've been sowing into this, I've been pouring into this, and I'm looking for some type of return on my investment, ROI here. And I believe something is going to be brought into balance, made right, quote unquote, here in this situation. Um, there's a lot of listening to your intuition here, Pisces, this week. But there is a spark. There is some type of spark that is ignited or was ignited between you and someone else. Here, I'm getting with all this love going on in your reading. Um, what is judgment here? Please, Holy Spirit, show me judgment. What is judgment here? No, no, let me just get one. Okay. Hopeless romantic, believing in fairy tales, idealizing love, constantly waiting, forever dreaming. Hmm. I feel like Pisces, you, and yeah, we have situational single at the bottom of the deck, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. Okay, and that kind of goes back to what I was talking about someone having the fear of commitment. But we also have soul contract underneath that. I can't ignore it. I got to speak on it. Fated connection, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements, destined to meet. Yeah, it's a match underneath that. Um, match found was standing out to me on that one. Pisces, you're dealing with some type of love soulmate, and twin flame situation. Yeah. Hopeless romantic. It's like you was waiting around and forever. Uh, you looking for a return, like I said, for this person to pour back into you what you poured into them, or give to you what you gave to them. Yeah, it's like you listen to your intuition, like when you call judgment on the situation here. And but I feel like you went inside of this thing. I don't really see where, okay, well, we do have situational single where you probably chose to be alone here because you didn't want to settle. Okay, thank you, spirit. But I think you probably left the situation and went inside of it spiritually, with the high priestess here and judgment. Is like where it's like you're manifesting something in this situation. Whatever the situation, there is an awakening that someone has had with the tower, where they see something in this situation, or in you. They see the abundance. They see the Queen of Wands, the Emperor is energy, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter, that you bring here. Clarify the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. You have music, musician, snake charmer, harmony, melodic coming out for the Four of Wands. Date, courting, dating, anniversary, meetup at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me get one more. So someone here may be a musician, or maybe you two you fit well together. Okay. There's some type of stability or structure or balance or equality that's going to be brought here into this connection. Relationship, commitment, partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, party, celebration, event, public, social gathering. Four of Wands. This is clarifying the Four of Wands, which none of us is really new to tarot, I would think, but the Four of Wands can be a celebration. It's a party, okay? Then we have Snake here, deception, shady, temptation, enemy. That only caught my attention because we have Snake Charmer. Okay. So you charmed this individual. You charmed this individual, Pisces, or vice versa, respectfully, with your personality, with your beauty, with your mystery, air of mystery about you. But someone here is like, you have psychic abilities, or you are tuned in, tapped in, to your higher source, higher self, you know how to get what you want. All right. The high priestess, the queen of wands here. But shoot, you got somebody like it's like they're under your spell, I'm hearing. But I don't mean that like in a negative sense. It's like they're captivated by your beauty, your glory, your splendor. And I think whatever move you made here to get what you deserved, I will say, in this situation, it is working and it has worked for you here, Pisces. Let me get ready to close you out with some messages from the tea leaf. Leg just came out, stepping into a new experience. November is coming out for you, and Aquarius got November as well in there for one of their out of 200 cards. Okay, they got November as well. That's that number 11. 1111, maybe a date. Some of you may get married on 1111, or that's your anniversary. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. Pisces coming through for you. Bottom of the day, wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And that's the energy somebody was in, honey, where they were indecisive. They were afraid to commit to something, commit to a connection, just really go all in with it. You know what I'm saying? And then here comes spirit, here comes the revelation, here comes the truth, bringing clarity. All right. And let me get one more message for you, Pisces, and we're going to close this out. Let me know if this message resonates with you, Pisces. In the comments. And congratulations for not settling, honey. It could be so tempting. We're talking about temptation here with Snake. You may have been tempted to stay, to accept, less than what you deserve. This person may have just charmed you in a sense, but situational, you decided like, I deserve more. I'm good on that. Message for Pisces. Heal the attachment wound. Your worth is not tied to being needed. Ooh. Let go of proving your value and just be. What was I just saying? Ooh. What's in this basket? Let me see. Loved. Excellent. Heal the attachment wound. Your worth is not tied to being needed. Let go of proving your value. Just be. See, this message at the bottom of the deck. Right here, situational single, temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. Yeah. Pisces, I really feel like, this person, and in those twin flame dynamics, I kind of sort of feel it. I'm not saying I'm 100% into the twin flame dynamic, but I kind of sort of am. I'm really just getting into, for years, I've been really looking into it. And there's something intriguing about the twin flame dynamic, but it's really coming through here for somebody who really, you into that, it resonates with you. But it's a lot about internal healing and work, and it having a direct effect on your twin flame, and I think in those dynamics it's easy to get blinded by this is my twin flame, and you stay in situations that, because sometimes what I've experienced or heard, not personally experienced, but just heard or seen from watching videos on YouTube, it can be quite unhealthy for some people. And it's like you really can't make your other person wake up or realize, you know what I'm saying, or have an activation, I believe. But it's more so about, you got to keep moving forward in your own power and just be who you are in all of your power, glory. We got divine feminine energy here. Take it as it resonates, masculine, feminine. You got all this divine feminine energy here in your reading here, Pisces. And it's like, just be in this energy, babe. You knew what to do. You knew to leave a situation behind because there's a lot of love here. Okay, there's a lot of happy, good times here. Fun, excitement. But sometimes the party gotta come to an end. You gotta be a party pooper, so to speak, and say, hey, if you're too scared to commit, then I'm committing to myself. I'm committed to myself anyway. So I gotta get up out of here. So those are the readings for March 22nd through the 28th. I know something was said here that could help someone, that could confirm a message, even if it's any of the books. I keep sharing the same old books because I read a lot of books, but not that fast. So as I'm pushing out weekly readings, I might pull out the same book again, but different people could watch, or a book could resonate with someone at different time of seeing a video. So I might come through with those. If I feel led from spirit, I'm going to bring them forth. So maybe one of the books someone could take and use the information that's in those books. For me, I'm always on some type of healing, self-love. I got to stay up on my craft. I'm a self-love coach. So it's like I'm still healing in areas and expanding and growing myself. You know what I'm saying? And ascending as we all are. And we're on different time trajectory or, trajectories along our journey. Okay. Time is fluid. Time is elusive. So it's almost really like all we have is now, the power of now. So right now, make the decision to hit that like button for your girl. Join the flame community, join the tribe over here. I'm trying to grow my channel. I am growing my channel. Let me rephrase that. So I would love to have you be a part of this. I do intend on offering some things in the future. I just have like this major project I need to get finished and put out. Okay. So, but I have to come on and do this. This is something I really feel called to. And once that major project is completed, I don't know where it's going to happen in. I might be dipping out for a minute. Who knows? But either way, send your girl some love energy in the comment section, even if it's a flame, a heart, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if something resonated with you. I really appreciate it. I want to send a shout out to my girl, Sunny. You always come through with encouragement. I mean, well, I see it as encouragement because, girl, one time I was just gonna let it go, But your comment told it was something positive not too long ago, and I actually went in and saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, because that was the day where I was just gonna say this may not be for me. I love tarot. I love being a service to the collective and to spirit, but sometimes it just feel like no one is there. I'm just talking to myself. So I appreciate you, my love. Um, you know, and I just want to say thank you. And I thank anyone who's ever commented, ever liked, ever, watched a video, clicked on a video and watched your sign or any other sign you felt led to watch. I really appreciate that. I feel the love in that regard. Um, and then it's like keeping the proper perspective, because even if I'm able to help one person, and just to be able to use my gift and to grow my gift, because if you don't know, I'm new to this. I mean, that could be obvious, but either way, this is something that spirit called me to after my awakening and after I went through a significant amount of healing. And I just been I read a lot of books in regard to tarot for the skill of it, but I also use a lot of intuition, and that's why it's called Love and Light Intuitive Tarot, because I might not go off of the book meaning of a card. Sometimes I can look at a deck and a message just come through, not a deck, but a spread, a message just come through. And it's like all the energies culminating together gives me a picture or a message. So I'm free to move in that regard. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna talk your ear off or anything. I appreciate you for being here. And until next time, love and light.